What is up, YouTube? It is Monday, so you already know what we're training today. If you said legs, you have no soul. Obviously today we are training chest today. It's National Chest Day, am I right? I think so. Before I get ready to go work out, I'm obviously going to eat. What I'm eating for my second meal here, it's some chicken. I seasoned it. And then obviously the sweet potato fries. If you haven't checked out my last video on the meal prepping, you would see how I make this and what I use and all that great stuff. So definitely check that out. Alright, so I'm going to eat this and I'll be right back. Alright, so it's time to get ready to go to the gym. We're doing chest today. I'm going to be doing a 4x6 with an RPE of 8. So I don't know which weight we have, but I will find out. I'm definitely feeling the calorie deficit now. Kind of having the low energy effect from it. Not really noticing anything yet in like energy wise in the gym, which is good. I'm still getting amazing workouts and everything, but the strength wise has went down a little bit, but that always varies anyway. So I'm not exactly sure. I'm doing the 2,200 calories a week, so we'll see. I mean, in a couple weeks I'll know for sure. But you got to expect it. Your strength is going to go down when you are going to do a calorie deficit, but you just got to fight it as much as you can. So I'm going to be fighting it. So with the workout, I'll be showing my bench, what weight I'd be using, all that stuff, and talk about that a little bit. I'm also going to be showing you guys how I do cardio on like chest days and back days and all that stuff. I like to do cardio that doesn't tire my legs out so my legs don't feel like crap on leg day. That's another thing I've been noticing with the calorie deficit. I'm not recovering as fast, which is obviously expected. So, I mean, I'm not too mad about it, but you just kind of have to keep fighting it. But yeah, I'll be showing you guys how I do cardio on chest, and I'll be doing HIIT training, high intensity interval training, and I'll be showing you exactly what I do for that. So, keep watching. I don't care what any of you guys say, the pina colada is good. I know a lot of you don't like it, but it's one of my favorites. Alright, so we're just now getting back from the gym. It was a pretty good workout. I can't complain. I actually had plenty of energy, so it was pretty good. And the bench actually went really well too. So I was wrong. I was doing I figured out I was supposed to do 4 sets of 8, so I decided to put 255 pounds on the bar, and it actually worked out really well. I was actually surprised of how much I could do. I usually fatigue a lot faster than that. On the 4th set, it was probably, I don't think it was an 8. It was probably like an RPE of 9, honestly. But the other ones were good. The first set might have been even an RPE of 6. So that might sound a little exaggerative, but I haven't seen the video yet, so we'll see how that looks, I guess. But I mean, it's more of how I feel, not how you see it. But just to explain some of the things that I did, I showed you guys my strength exercises that I typically do. So I did floor press, single arm dumbbell, bench, and what else did I show? I think that was it actually. Obviously my bench too, but the floor press, I used that. Oh no, I did close grip as well. Close grip obviously helps with tricep strength. So not always, but I usually do those after my bench set just to work on my tricep strength. I think I did 3 sets of 6 with 225, so not too bad. It felt pretty good actually. And the next thing, I think I did floor press, and the floor press is good for your second portion of the bench, which my second portion of the bench sucks. So that's why I work on that. I really like to concentrate on going down slow, really feeling the weight, and then pausing at the bottom, and then trying to explode up as fast as I can. So that way you get a good feel. And it also helps you kind of correct your bench too. Like obviously I'm sure some of you have noticed that I have a horrible, like my left shoulder is so much weaker than my right, and that's why I've been working on it. And that brings me right into the single arm dumbbell, where I focus. Obviously dumbbell, you're going to be isolating that arm anyways, but for one reason why I do the single is I get the focus, I get to really focus on the muscle contraction of that and really just focus on that, my weak arm and my strong arm. I definitely notice the difference in that too. Surprisingly it is, I don't notice when I bench, I don't notice the tilt I have, but definitely see it in the video. It's pretty obvious, it's pretty bad. My right side is just waiting on my left side all the time, and that's just wasting so much energy. So I'm trying to fix it. I know it's a problem, but yeah, hopefully that single arm dumbbell stuff and even the floor press really helps me stay even instead of tilting. So definitely try those out if you're really trying to get a stronger bench. After I did all my strength stuff, I did volume stuff. I didn't record it just because it would be kind of annoying. I do supersets when I do volume stuff, so I decided not to record it. It would just take too much time and kind of ruin my workout. So that is why I didn't show the volume. So after all my volume, I decided to do HIIT cardio, and that HIIT cardio means high intensity interval training. Instead of doing like cardio, I hate doing, I don't know about you guys, but I hate doing cardio on the treadmill. It's so boring. On the elliptical, it's boring. I'm not saying low intensity cardio is bad, but I just get so bored doing cardio on a treadmill. So most of the time I do HIIT cardio, high intensity interval training. The best way to kind of explain HIIT cardio, it's a bunch of functional movements, and you do it in like kind of supersets. Anyway, that's how I do HIIT cardio. The first thing that I showed you was I did 100 burpees, and that kills me. Like I am dead after this, but I do 10 sets of 10 with 30 seconds in between, and I tell you what, those 30 seconds feel like 10 seconds. But it's amazing because I love doing it. For one, it gives me a good chest pump. It's a good finisher for chest, and it's obviously good and like for your cardiovascular system. You're working your cardiovascular system, you're increasing your heart rate, you're burning more calories, all that good stuff. The reason why I like doing this kind of stuff, I like doing HIIT cardio on my bench days, my back days. I get the focus. I get to do both. I get to do volume training practically. So like the burpees, I'm doing 100 push-ups. And working my cardiovascular system at the same time. So you're doing cardio and building muscle at the same time. That is why I like doing it. The second thing I showed you, I only just showed one cycle of it. I did 4 cycles in total, but I showed you one cycle just to show you guys. I decided not to record the whole thing because it would just be horrible angles and you probably wouldn't even tell what I was doing. So I did one cycle of it. So you don't, like, if you notice, everything involved my chest. That's why I like to do. It's a good finisher for doing chest. It's good for building muscle for your chest, and also it works your cardiovascular system. That is why I like doing HIIT cardio, and it's something like most cardio like machines work your legs like crazy, and I like to save my legs when it's not leg day, so my legs are good and fresh on leg day. So like on a treadmill, my legs get sore after running on it, and an elliptical and a bike definitely really sore. So that's why I do HIIT cardio, where I get to focus on whatever I'm working on that day. If it was back, I would be doing cardio exercises like for HIIT exercises that focus on back. But yeah, so that is why I do it. I definitely suggest trying it out. There's nothing wrong doing cardio on a treadmill, but I'm just saying I think it's more beneficial doing HIIT. You're burning just as many calories, plus you're working those muscle groups that you are working on that day. Instead of just doing the same old thing, you're killing your legs, just doing the treadmill or doing the elliptical. Obviously, doing that on leg day is fine. I'm not saying it's wrong, but I just like focusing. I think it's a good idea to work on the muscle group you're working that day and working your cardiovascular system at the same time. After all that, I am done talking to you guys. Are probably done listening to me too. If you guys enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe, and I will see you guys next week. Thank you for watching. See you guys later.